there are some fibroids that can die off. Some people will say
Mm.
fibroid e can't die and fail off. Yes, that's true.
I hear that the fibroid will come back. So why should I now do the surgery? What would you have to say with regards to that?
Yes, fibroid can actually grow back. In 3% of women who have surgery,
Mm.
3% the fibroid is likely to grow back. That means if I do surgery and I remove all, because as I say, sometimes not everybody people do fibroid that are not still specialists or hair. In Nigeria, everybody they do things. So if especially we try to remove
As
all
much.
fibroids because
Oh.
so that they have chance. If all fibroids are removed and let's say you do surgery for 10 women, three of them will have a regrowth of the
Mm.
fibroid. So 3% of no that's 30. 3 of 100 people. Let me use that word. Three of
Okay,
hundred people
three of 100 people.
100 people that you did fibroids for, they can come back to you with another growth in
Wow.
some years time. In 3 to 5 years they will come back with
Mm.
another growth. Now that's certain, that's true, that's a fact. So but if you don't do the surgery, the fibroid keeps growing, because when you are coming back for a regrowth, the growth is usually small and all that. But if you don't do the surgery and we say, oh, this one you need surgery for it, the fibroid keep growing, and then before you know it, it starts pressing on your liver. Most shared the most dangerous fibroid operation I ever done was I was trying to remove the fibroid and the liver was pulling out alongside with me, and that scares any gynecologist. The liver, the
Wait, 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 ma, beg, help us. Wait. You mean you were
the
trying to
fibroid
pull
was
out the
so big
fibroid?
that is it attached to the liver that is up oh, and then by the time you are trying to bring it out, it start pulling that liver. And I will tell you what we did, but at least the patient is
Wow.
alive, she's doing well. So you know so it has its own effect, because if that gets so big, it can compress on other organs
Hmm.
and give a lot of, and it will not be good for the person, it will not be even good for the doctor that is operating on you. So
Yeah.
those are things that you need to consider when neglecting some certain conditions. So if you say you don't want to do surgery, nobody usually forces you, but somehow, as I said, it's not all fibroid we do surgery for, but if we
Mm-hmm.
advise that this one is surgical, definitely is surgical.
The surgical. Okay. I don't know if you
Yeah.
have if you've seen this. I saw one that was last year. Somebody I know. The person had fibroid, let's say 2 years ago, and said, I will not take any treatment in the hospital. There is this herb that I will drink. I'm told that this herb will melt the fibroid. To even go forward, you can see them advertising this thing on the internet. A lot of them, they advertise them. So
Yeah.
this person showed me the product. I said, sorry, I will just give you my own opinion. And then took this stuff for a very long time. I don't know if you've also come across patients too who says, I want to take herbs to melt the fibroid. Is it possible to melt fibroid? And if possible, have you seen anyone like that? And if not, what is the outcome?
Yes, we have seen a lot of them. Fibroid is very common, so people will want to treat it both Tayeche and all methods. So people don't like surgery. Even the gynecologists that want to do surgery doesn't even like surgery too. It's just that it is needed to be done, and we do what is needed to be done. Now, truthfully,
Hmm.
women want to take herbal drugs to met fibroids.
Yeah.
Let's establish one fact. Because fibroids, there are some fibroids that can die off. Some people will say
Mm.
fibroid, it can't die and fail off. Yes, that's true. Some fibroids can die and fall off on your body, especially fibroids that their location is on the mouth of the womb or in the lining of the womb. It has a stalk. So those stalk, once they are not getting enough blood and they get twisted, so they can fall off and die off and then fall out of your body. So
Mm.
such can happen. Now, if someone start drinking also all those herbal drugs and what, that may possibly also happen. That can also happen because those herbal drugs can contain some things that will cause degeneration of those fibroids, and some of
Yeah.
those degeneration make some of them twist and follow. But there are implications because those herbal drug also causes some things that damages the kidney, that even damage the ovaries. There was one that had this fibroid. You know, if doctors share their testimony, it will we know they both share testimony. If na patient na people dey use us share testimony for church, but we no dey both share our own testimony. So there was someone who was taking herbal drug, because of fibroids, and then from that herbal drug, e affected the ovaries. That, oh boy, when we enter the theater, we had to close it back and come out.
Hi.
When she showed me the herbal drug, the constituent of those herbal drugs, some of them had, yes, they could change the structure of the fibroids, but they could also affect. It's like you taking some level of chemotherapy that could also change some things inside your body, affect both cells. So that's cause if I what we saw, we just close and came out and said that, this one pass, e pass, be careful because e don spread, the fibroid has turned to something else. Let me use that word for it. So, and because we did not take
Chai.
consent to remove her womb and she was very young, we just close and cancel her, that if she wants something like that, because the best thing was just to remove her womb, remove the ovaries and the rest part of it. So taking some things, it may cause degeneration, like death of some of those fibroids, but those also have some implications and they can affect what you are trying to prevent. You can now get something else in return.
Is there anything the lady can do and say, if I do this one, oh, me and fibroid, Otilo,